Take stock. Here's how to figure out if you're ready. Really simple. There's really three key things that lenders look at. I'm going to keep it really simple. There's your income, your credit, your assets. So for a W-2 employee, a healthy number, so if you want to do some math, we look at your gross income. A healthy number for your mortgage payment is that it's no higher than 28% of your gross income. And then what's known as your total debt to income ratio is we look at your total monthly bills. They're going to add those monthly bills to what your new mortgage payment is, and they're going to divide that into your gross income. So if all those bills were $2,000 and gross income was $4,000 a month, that would mean that you were at 50%. That's not healthy. So an ideal number is 45% or less. Ideal. There are times where you can go above that, depending on the situation. When it comes to, your income, is it predictable? Is your overtime based on how the company does? If your overtime is based on how the company does and you have no control over it, do not go up to your maximum. Companies trim fat. Fat for companies are your hourly and your salary people. If you get a bonus, is it tied to you or is it tied to the company's performance? So you really want to take stock. Credit is, I like to say it's simple, but it's not always as simple as it sounds. I can tell you what you see as a consumer. Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, I don't care where you get your report from, it is different than what we see as lenders. The score that you get as a consumer goes through a different risk algorithm. So as lenders, we either see a higher or lower score. You've got to get naked on the table with a lender to have them look at everything. And I know it's scary, but a good one's not going to judge you. Your assets. Sometimes, depending on the program, you might need no down payment. But if you gave a deposit on the house, the lender is going to want to see either your bank statement or if they have a way that they can automatically verify your accounts, they're going to look. They're going to look and they're going to see, are you bouncing checks? Do you have overdrafts? Does your account go in the red? Lenders look at your assets not to be nosy, to see how you manage your money. Think if you had, it'd kind of be a funny visual, right? You got $400,000 that you're holding. I wouldn't even know how you could hold that, right? And, your friend that just was always had issues and stuff, and there's always excuses, they asked you to borrow money. You're going to ask them a lot of questions. So a good lender is going to ask you some of those, I like to call them the bite in the butt or your landmine questions. Just a general overview of taking stock. Those are the three key pieces that lenders look at.